What's up, guys? Will back here with another review. So I feel like I might have got too comfortable or maybe an autopilot with making some of my videos that I don't think everybody just assumes. I mean, maybe they do from the name the EDC Noob. I didn't just do it because I think it's clever or funny or something like that. It's because I really am new to this. I've carried a knife for going on 5 or 6 years now. My grandpa had old buck knives. He gave me one a long time ago. You know, one of the slip joint ones. I'd mess with it every now and then, but I didn't want to carry it around because it was a pain in the ass to open. But this other shitty knife that I had from Walmart that I would just carry around with me anywhere, everywhere. Had a half serrated edge. I think it was my brand called Tac Force. Flipped open fine. Just use it for boxes. You know, wasn't worried about anything else. That's all I wanted it for. So, long story short, for Christmas this year, my wife wanted to get me something a little bit different. I was like, you know what? I've had this knife forever. You know, get me a new, folding knife. So she grabbed one off of Amazon. It was by Smith & Wesson. You know, so when I opened it on Christmas Day, I was like, okay, Smith & Wesson, they're a gun manufacturer, but, can't imagine they make a horrible knife, right? That really didn't have high standards here. Went to go and flick it open, and it literally wouldn't flick open. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I feel like that's, this is coming from somebody who doesn't know crap about knives. I felt like, opening the knife. Sorry if my dog's barking. He's probably yelling at nothing outside. I feel like that the knife, when you go to deploy it opening without you having to put too much forth effort into it should be standard. I don't even really think that you have to use much wrist. If you do, fine. But it's just one more way for someone to, all of a sudden turn the knife into a Frisbee. So it wouldn't open. I got kind of pissed and I was like, all right, that can't be normal. So set up the return to Amazon, just started looking around on the internet and just saw, how many different kinds of knives there are, how many different ways that they open and close and the materials and the steels. And needless to say, that's how I became infatuated with it. But I still don't know shit. So since December, so we're going on 4 months now. All my knowledge is from the last 4 months of YouTube, Google, ChatGPT a little bit, and I'm still learning. So I just want to get back to the, I'm learning here as we go. I'm sure majority of they have almost up to 25 followers now. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Probably know way more about knives than I do. So if you guys catch me saying something stupid, please feel free to call me out in the comments because I'm educating myself. And, if there's someone that's even newer to this than me, I can give them a little idea of someone who's, still green. So this is the Civivi. Am I right? It's a really, bad name for a knife. You can get this on Amazon right now for $58.50, normally $90. For that price point, I don't know if it's worth it. So we'll start off with that. But otherwise, maybe call this, Civivi's version of a Sheepdog. Nice deep carry clip. It is Nitro V. It doesn't say it anywhere on the blade. I was kind of surprised, so I actually had to look it up. G10 handles. It's comfortable. There's no hot spots. It's got the choke up point, just like the Sheepdog. It's very similar design to it. Civivi's action typically is good. This is too. The acoustics are fine. You get a little snap out of everything. They all work super easy. And I believe that's a plunge lock, right? Works just fine. There's, I notice a lot with plunge locks. I tend to not use them very often, but you feel a little bit of a stick. You get it a little bit with this one, but it's not too bad. So action's fine. Comfort's fine. The blade, yeah, it's got a decent edge out of the box. But yeah, I don't know. It's I guess, for someone who hasn't had a Sheepdog or at least messed with one, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this knife. It's a nice knife. Now, for a regular price of $90, is this a nice knife? I would say no. Oh, it does say Nitro V there. Okay, all the way down at the bottom there. For $90 for Nitro V, I would say probably not. Because I think that Kaiser has some of their sheepdogs for around 80, and it's 154 cm if I'm correct. And I think that's a better steel. If they're comparable, but either way, I think the Sheepdog is a better knife. But there's nothing wrong with this one. It's, like I said, if you just need a knife that'll probably tear through boxes, this will do it. But there's cheaper ones out there that are just as good, if not better. But that's not to knock this knife. I mean, right now it's $58.50. That's a great deal for this knife. I mean, you got a lot of straight edge there. The choke up is fine. The trail is almost actually a little bit too big, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing, but I mean, you can kind of slide back and forth in there a little bit, and I don't think you want to do that, but I do like the full deep carry clip on some of these larger knives. Yeah, this knife is almost 8.5 inches, by the way. 8.4. Blade is about 3.5. So I mean, you're getting a lot of edge there with good Civivi action. So, like I said, this knife, regular price, probably not a great deal. Right now, good deal. If this is at regular price, I would suggest looking into a Sheepdog, even if you have to get the Sheepdog at regular price, because I personally think that's a better knife. But not to knock this one. The Civivi, am I right? Does have a bad name though. So let's work on that a little bit. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for a couple of new subscribers I have. Once again, if I sound stupid, let me know. I'd be more than happy to listen to any criticisms or comments so I can get better at this too. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.